Merry meet Taurus, Taurus sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all you Taurus starting today, the 29th of May, 2024. This is Ariel and we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating today on YouTube is the lovely Diane and also the lovely I Am Her Eminence. Moderating on Twitch is the lovely Deline. Thank you so much, moderators. And thank you to all you Taurus and friends of Taurus for joining us today for this 2-week reading. Today we are reading with this beautiful Bosch Tarot. And I've already purified with this gorgeous Vervain by Provence Santé. You can find links to purchase each of these products in the video description of this video on YouTube. If you happen to be watching on a restream on YouTube and you don't want to watch the shuffling, you can just use the timestamps in the video description to get right to the reading. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're on Twitch, make sure you follow us on Twitch. You can watch on Twitch without any ads when you subscribe to us there. This reading goes out to a lot of Taurus, so if for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you, just disregard it because it's probably not meant for you. In that case, check out the zodiacal readings for your other signs, or also remember that we have a daily reading for all signs every day except for Monday. You can find the most recent of all tarot replays, restreams, on our website, arielscorner.com, arielscorner.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link right in the main menu. You'll get right to it. Our shop's at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. That's a lot of affiliate links, which means we make a small commission off of each and every sale. We are still diligently working on getting our new shop open. We'll let you know when that's happening. If you'd like to give a donation, you can do that by going to paypal.me/arielgatoga. paypal.me/arielgatoga. If you're on YouTube, you could use a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks to give your donation, and we appreciate your support. Taurus, we appreciate you being here for this 2-week reading, and I'm going to do my very best for you, so I'm going to give this another shuffle or two, and then I'll give the deck a nice clean cut, and we will see what is in the cards for each and every one of you gorgeous Taurus today. All right, we've got the Temperance card, followed by the 8 of Cups, and then we've got the King of Swords, okay? That's a mixed bag. Taurus, I know it's hard for you to sometimes, because I think what happens with you is that you've got very deeply held convictions that are really wonderful. And when somebody either goes against those or whatever the thing is, they don't live up to what you think is appropriate. You know, they think that maybe they violated you or they violated a loved one, and you have every reason to not care for their behavior or to even detest their behavior. But you've got to be aware that the grievance level that sometimes you have is something that most people could never tolerate inside their own psyche, because it's really strong. And it's ultimately, even though you can tolerate it and you're strong, it's not good for you. There's got to be a way for you to find release from that grievance. I'm not saying that you have to forgive them and have lunch with them, or, you know, definitely not condone their behavior, but you do have to find some sort of resolution so that you're not always having to double down on how right you are about them, because that's injurious to you. And that's all I care about. I don't care about them. I care about you. I care about you not having those internal psychic injuries that, like I said, you're so strong and you have such a high tolerance for that sort of psychic pain that you don't notice how hard it is on you sometimes. I mean, sometimes maybe you do, maybe some of you do, but many times I don't think you realize how challenging it is for you and for your psychic system to withstand that. And so many of you are so health conscious about your body, right? Very conscious about what you eat, very conscious about working out, all of that wonderful stuff, which I'm so supportive of. But you have to be as diligent about your internal health and recognize that these kinds of grievances are a type of poor hygiene, psychically speaking. Our society gives permission to hold on to these things, and sometimes we even celebrate it, that you're holding on to these grievances because you're not taking any nonsense and all that stuff. And I don't want you to take any nonsense. I don't want you to be abused or let other people be abused. I'm talking about the sense of grievance that you hold on to that is not good for you, that's bad for you. That's all I care about, is that you're healthy, happy, whole, complete, at peace. Yes, definitely safe and protected, but happy. And you can't be happy and hold this level of grievance at the same time. It's impossible. You can fake it. You can convince yourself because you're really strong. But until you let go of that grievance and find that inner peace, you're not going to have the happiness that you are maybe trying to demonstrate that you're having now. I'm not saying that you're being dishonest. I just think that you're possibly missing the mark here. Now, the Eight of Cups says that you do know better because you're highly intuitive. You're within the flow of your own intuition. So you do know better. You do have that inner knowing that this isn't healthy for you, but you are really good at compartmentalizing. You're really good at justifying and compartmentalizing. And you have every objective reason to have these resentments. You're in the right. And that makes it even more challenging, because when you're in the right, you have all the justification and everybody's supporting you, then why would you want to give those up? It's because it's not good for you. That's why you want to give it up. It's bad for you. It's toxic for you. It's literally toxic for you, for your soul. It's toxic for your mind. It's toxic for your aura. And you know this. And you have all the healing coming to you right now, and it has been coming to you, and you can let it go, and you can be aware that you can let go of whatever this toxic resentment is without condoning the behavior, without being best friends with the people or whatever it is. Whatever this is, even though maybe some of these people are even not even alive anymore. Who knows? Everybody's so different. But you do have all the support, and you do know what to do. It's saying. It's not like, well, gosh, if I only knew how to let go of the resentment. You know how to let go of the resentment. It's just that you're not being either completely honest with yourself about how toxic that is, or you're willing to withstand that toxicity because your need to be right outweighs your need to be happy. And that's not a good place to be. And I don't want you to be like that if at all possible, because I want you to be happy. It makes me happy to know you're happy. Okay? So that's why I'm talking to you about this. I'm not trying to shake my finger at you. You better forgive those people. Believe me, I'm not. I understand. I get it. I have those people too. But I do know that it's really got to be up to you. Nobody's going to come along and take care of you in regards to this. You have to take care of yourself. The only ones that are going to come along and take care of you are not of this world. Or maybe me with this reading. But you know what I mean? There's so much support in the world for hanging on to this stuff. So I want you to look at the alternative just for a minute and take your time. I don't expect you to forgive overnight, but do look at the possibility that you can receive this healing, this angelic elixir. This is a great time for that Samael detox. If you look at, I have on my blog, if you go back and look on my blog for that Samael detox, even if you don't believe in angels and stuff like that, you don't have to use the name Samael, but you can still work with that. It's a psalm, so if you don't like psalms, then that's not for you. But I think this would be a really good time for this detox. Get some support from the higher ups there, because you don't deserve this. Ooh, look at you. See, and then when you do that, when you are able to let go of it, that star goddess comes and undoes it for you. Just unties all of it. None of the stuff in the past that keeps churning out negative results in your life, whether seen or unseen, has any power anymore. Once you let go of this and you accept that healing, that star goddess is in charge. The star goddess represents that power of the universe that undoes all the consequences from any past mistakes, any past problems, and you're free. You're free from them. You're untied, and you're completely free from all of those consequences of whatever happened with maybe with these people, with this person, with this event, whatever this resentment is. You will be freed from it, and not only will you be freed from it and feel better, but all of the negative results that are making you so upset will disappear, will be dissolved. This beautiful Page of Cups is the good news, and that's why it's important for you, and I think many of you do, but to really work with some meditation, to sit in silence, and to really receive all of the wisdom, to really receive all of that good news that is coming to you. And ask for assistance with whatever this is. You're not doing this for these people's sake. That's not really your concern, their sake. You're doing it for you. You're doing it so that you can be happy, healthy, free, joyous, right, at one. And having all of the negative outcomes that whatever this is that has caused or being caused get undone as well, so that you don't have those things anymore. This Four of Coins is talking about how this is usually the card of order in the physical universe. And I think that this is a good time for you to get things in order. If they're not in order, that will help you. But to do it as household magic, just to say, as I get this closet in order, as I get this kitchen in order, as I get this garage in order, whatever you're cleaning out, so does the star goddess get this situation in order for me. Right? So that you can do something proactive on a microcosmic level that will have implications on a very big level. So your meditations, should you desire them, are going to be this Temperance card, which is healing with the angelic elixir. Plus, look at that. If you want something more meaty, look at that Samael detox psalm spell. It's a full-on ritual. And then the star card, you can listen to that meditation, which is called Receiving the Divine Grace of the Star Goddess, which is the whole point of all of it, is to receive the grace that is your birthright, so that you don't have to go around with this resentment. You don't have to go around with any of the negative consequences of that resentment. And you're not letting anybody off the hook. You're not giving anybody permission to be cruel. You're not doing any of that. That's not what this is about. This is about you healing. It has nothing to do with them. And it does in that that's where the resentment is focused, but ultimately we're talking about you. They aren't really our concern. So you deserve this, because you're doing such great work, and you have been for so long. I don't want this to be the thing that delays you. There's no reason for you to delay over this person. They've already done enough damage. They don't, if this is a person or if this is a situation, it's already done enough damage. And all that damage can be undone, but you have got to find a way to let go of the resentment. And that's what this whole reading is about. And so sitting in silence, working with that angelic elixir and or that Samael detox, and then calling on that star goddess to undo from your past everything that might be holding this in place. And then the sky's the limit, because you're doing great. All right, thank you so much for spending some time with me. And thank you so much to all of the amazing moderators. Diane, I am Her Eminence, and Delene. And we'll see you in 2 weeks, Taurus. Blessed be.